So take a look at this. You see this Game Boy right here. Been messing with that. And the whole thing about it is I've really not played very many video games this year. And I figured, you know, why not? Just the extra activity. I've been going like clinically insane lately. And I'm not joking, clinically insane. Like, you can see my eyes widen just to know, so you know. But the whole thing with it is driving me wild, wondering what my future is going to be like. And so, you know, whether or not, I mean, I need to know. I mean, that's really, I think of YouTube, and then I think, well, what am I going to be doing if 3 years from now, you know, my YouTube career is here? And that's just the whole thing. I mean, I look into 3 years in the future, and I'm going to be 30 years old in just 3 years. And so, you know, obviously, I mean, it's just one of those situations where I know people are anxious as shit to know what's getting ready to happen. But it's unfortunate because at this point in time, I can't really show, like, graphic differences as far as, you know, these standpoints in my life. It's not like, hey, you know, I'm getting ready to get a car in 2 weeks, and I'm getting a huge promotion at my job, and, you know, I'm getting ready to go on a trip to Washington or Utah or someplace like that. I mean, I know that some of those instances would be interesting, but at this point in time, it's just not in any radius. And so, you know, really, for me, I'm just curious about getting to, like, stage 3. You know, you think about it, whatever stage I'm at in my life, to look at it from a video game standpoint, you know, trust me, when I said I was going clinically insane, I am sick of the same nature and the scenery. I'm sick of stage 2. I'm sick of stage 3. You know, that's really, I'm ready to get to these next phases. And of course, you know, this being able to say that repeatedly, you have to be a doer and not a talker. You have to walk the walk more than anything else. So, you know, that's basically what I've been attempting to do this entire year, is put out my best stuff. I'm not out of ideas by a long stretch, but I mean, I would like to have some atmosphere to improve the conditions, show some folks, have a friend of mine tell a story, and those sorts of things. I mean, so if I had some extra cats around, I would definitely indulge on some of the things that go on. It wouldn't just be me walking around in a garage, especially if I could get the copyright clearances. If I knew I could take a camera to the mall, and I could take a camera or a phone to the movie theater and film myself in there and do those sorts of things, I would do it. I mean, that's the whole thing, is really you would need legal advice from a lawyer. But I promise you, you know, as the years progress, this is something I will look into, and I will most definitely start showing other people in videos. And, you know, it's not so much, hey, you know, I can't film outside because there's someone walking up the street. You know, if I know that it's alright, I'm not going to give a shit. But these are just extra things. And so, you know, my own musings, you know, they go so far, but I mean, I promise you, your appetite will be whetted, however you say that.